to Skylar Cole for that lovely performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back, folks. Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Aaron Wiggins.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And the Oklahoma City starting 5. In at forward, it's Dorian Williams. Cason Wallace out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5 spot. And for the Wizards, Kyle Kuzma out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Then it's Jordan Poole. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Sarr in at the 5, roaming the paint. And certainly on paper, this game is something of a mismatch, Doris.
Yes, it is, but it's always dangerous when one team is expected to win by a large margin. Because why? Human nature. Can't skip steps. These are still professional basketball players. That underdog can be a real dog.
The Frenchman, s'il vous plaît. Taking flight. You gotta like Sarr.
Pass to Williams. Wallace outside. Just 5 on the clock. Takes a 3. Drops in the 3.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
And it's Brogdon missing. Wallace outside. Rebounded by Kuzma. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Pass to Coulibaly. Kuzma outside. And it's Coulibaly missing.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And if you're a longtime Washington Wizards fan, you have to be pining for the glory days, Doris.
And think how far back those glory days were, the 1970s. Back then they made 4 finals and won 1 championship. But since that point, BA, they haven't even made a conference finals. And yet again, they are in a rebuild. Incredible.
Kuzma, that's good.
Always solid from deep. Kyle Kuzma, you can't leave that guy open beyond the arc.
Wallace, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside, Hartenstein. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Oklahoma City shooting their first foul shots of the night. And that one falls for Hartenstein. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Guys, thanks. The Thunder, last season's top seed in the West, but they didn't rest on their laurels. They traded for a lockdown defender in Alex Caruso and signed hard-charging big man Isaiah Hartenstein. With their improvements, this is a team set to continue its upward trajectory. They have tons of draft capital moving forward and a ton of upside.
Big moves. Okay, thanks for the report, Shams. Now here's Hartenstein. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Kuzma against Williams. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Washington. Looking at the 2K leaderboard, these teams have been outstanding at creating offense through their defense. Oklahoma City, #1.
It's one thing to cause turnovers, but the key is turning those takeaways into points. And this team is the best in the league at doing that.
Brogdon with the ball. Watched by Wallace. Brogdon, the pass to Sarr. Valanciunas against Hartenstein. Pass to Brogdon. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander has length, has anticipation, makes a defensive play and turns it into offense.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Now here's Brogdon. No points so far. Clock at 6. Here's Valanciunas. No good again that time. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. A minute 39 left in the first quarter of the game. Hartenstein a screen. From the high post. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Off to a fantastic start. He's 4 for 5. Watch out.
Pass to Valanciunas. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Hartenstein. Now here's Wallace, guarded by Brogdon. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So for the Wizards, Kyle Kuzma, he's checked in for Sarr. George comes in for Coulibaly. And Kispert is subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Dort. Joe's checked in for Wallace. And Mitchell's subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Poole on the wing. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Man, that's a big-time finish right there. Jordan Poole not flustered at all by the contact.
Wiggins down low. George defending. Wiggins no good. Wizards trail by 9. Kuzma down low. Wiggins on him. Yep, that one goes. Kuzma's got 5.
The passion Kuzma plays with inside rubs off and makes his whole team better.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Williams' shot is good.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Kuzma against Williams. Kuzma outside. "20 feet out." And Washington again with the bucket. And so the first quarter is in the books. Thunder out in front, leading by 7. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
And every team is looking for length on their roster.
Yeah, the reason, BA, is because of the quality and skill of shooting. Guys are coming across half court, and they can shoot the basketball at 35 feet. The reason you need length is there's more area to cover. Increasingly, Brian, it's getting harder and harder to play as an undersized guard in this league.
We've got George, Jonas Valanciunas out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Corey Kispert, and it's Carrington in at the 1. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Now here's Valanciunas. He's scoreless. Shot clock at 6. Kuzma against Caruso. It's Kuzma with the miss.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shows you he's not afraid to draw contact now, gets to the free throw line.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
And that one misses. And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force. Yeah, Kyle Kuzma, we think of him as a scorer, but that was a tough target to miss, wide open.
Wiggins against Kuzma. Outside Joe. Pass to Caruso. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Doris, not only is the Thunder roster full of young talent, they also have a ridiculous amount of draft capital.
BA, you've got to give a ton of credit to the front office. They've got multiple options going forward. Continue to draft and develop their talent, or perhaps use those picks to trade for a superstar you believe fits.
The Free throw drops for Caruso. Doris, you look at this Washington team. They hit the reset button.
B.A., I am sure that's not an easy decision to make, but I believe it was the right move. Washington was kind of stuck at that play-in level. Now they have a clear focus and direction on the future. May take some time, but I like the plan.
Champagnie, he's checked in for Washington. And Caruso drops them both. The Wizards trail by 9. And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
And Washington making a change here. Gill's checked in. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Joe's checked in for Caruso. Here's Kispert. No made baskets yet. Here's Carrington. He buries it from 3.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daigneault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. In the game against New York, very impressive. It's rebounded by George. Wizards trail by 9. Kispert outside. Pass to George. Valanciunas with it. Wallace with a double team. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Joe, the pass to Wiggins. Here's Wallace. It's rebounded by Washington. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Carrington. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. George for 3. Drains the triple. George has got 5 points now this quarter. Wiggins outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Well, there's a craftiness to the play of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shifts the defense around to get his teammate an open look.
Valanciunas passes to George. Now here's Kispert. Defense is right there. Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I tell you, you allow Jonas Valanciunas space and he will throw it down. He's got the size and length to make it look easy.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Well, Grant, we're near the middle point of the year now. At what point do coaches start looking at limiting the minutes of their stars?
You know, each game is really the determining factor for how that plays out. So when possible, you keep your stars in there for close games and get them some rest when the outcome isn't in question.
A new lineup here for Washington. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Lou Dort comes in for Gilgeous-Alexander. So it's the Thunder now. They've led by as many as 11. Wallace, the pass to Joe. Off target from three-point range. The Wizards trail by 6. Poole outside. Pass to Sarr. Back to Poole. Just 5 to shoot. Fires for 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got his 5th rebound in this one. So many ups and downs in his career, Doris. You forget how young Jordan Poole is.
Well, think about opposite ends of the spectrum. Early on in his career, he goes down to the G League and then won a title all in a span of under 24 months. To me, he's still figuring out what works best for him, but the skill is undeniable.
Here's Kuzma, following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Pass to Sarr. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Brogdon from outside. It's tipped. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Mitchell's checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Mitchell. Still no points. Wallace outside. Dort outside. Connects from downtown. And now it's an 11-point Oklahoma City lead.
Being ready on the catch, such an important skill, and Lou Dort's confidence really starting to grow.
Right side, Brogdon. Kuzma outside. High arcing shot. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Williams. And a nice finish on the layup. Williams has gotten 4 this quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so it's Oklahoma City in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We'll be right back after this word.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Washington Wizards.
One thing that stands out to me, guys, is the disparity in free throws. They need a new recipe for getting to the line. Yeah, fewer jumpers, more driving to the hoop, more touches down low.
Cooking up some Shaq stew.
Stay out my kitchen, Ernie.
And moving on, let's take a peek at how the East is shaping up here in the midseason.
When I look at the Wizards, they knew it was going to be a tough year, and I got to say it's been hard to watch them fight, looking through all these challenges. You hope they're learning something out there. Challenging times for the franchise.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Taking a look at Oklahoma City. In at forward, it's Dort Williams. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Hartenstein in at the center position. And they're running. Here's Brogdon. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's on Cason Wallace.
Now you have to have an appreciation for Malcolm Brogdon's willingness to draw contact. This guy's got a big body and great concentration.
Washington shooting their initial free throws of the game here. And he drops the first.
What you love about Malcolm Brogdon is his consistency. This guy not gifted with incredible athleticism, but he's a knockdown shooter. He competes on the defensive end, one of the smartest players between the lines of an NBA basketball floor.
And so Brogdon nails both of them.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Pass to Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander up top. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Thunder lead by 13.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Outside Coulibaly. Six on the shot clock. Kuzma against Williams. And Kuzma, good for three. Kuzma's got 10 points.
That dwindling clock has no impact on Kyle Kuzma. He's got tremendous feel.
Doris, we know how big fashion is in today's NBA. Perhaps no one showcases this more than Kyle Kuzma.
And you can tell, B.A., Kuz definitely has some fun with some of the outfit choices. He does not mind causing a stir on social media, and he does not mind pushing boundaries.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Jonas Valanciunas.
Unfortunately, we've seen his ability as a rebounder take a back seat these past few seasons. And I'd like to see him refocus on that element of his game. You can never have enough rebounds, in my opinion.
The Wizards trail by 12. Kuzma outside. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Pass to Wallace. From deep three-point land. Washington with a rebound. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Williams against Kuzma to the middle. Here's Sarr, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, you have to track Sarr in that action. He's so fluid for his size and does a great job coming off the pick.
And Hartenstein slams it in.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Well, Doris, you covered him. Jordan Poole was electric in the 2022 NBA Finals.
Well, B.A., there's no doubt they do not win the title without Jordan Poole and the lift he gave them at various points in that finals run. This guy is electric on the offensive end when his game is working.
First free throw is good.
There's never been a question about whether Jordan Poole can fill it up in a hurry. This guy has got as versatile an offensive skill set as you can want.
Both shots good from the stripe. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA on the move, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Now, we've seen this before, the aggressive take by SGA. Love to see him in attack mode.
He's 0 for 1 at the line, missing on his first trip. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And the Thunder making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. Midway through the year, we've got a moment to check out the Eastern Conference standings. You look at Washington, so far this hasn't been the season they were hoping for, and time is of the essence. And he makes the first.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
He does not get the second one. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for the Wizards. They trail by 11. Back to Brogdon. There's the triple from deep. Brogdon!
Adding to his range, already efficient Malcolm Brogdon, a dangerous shooter.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Good work defensively by Brogdon.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Can't connect from short range. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Poole outside. They set a pick. Back to Brogdon. Snatched away. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Blocked.
What I like about Sarr as a shot blocker, he can do it anywhere on the floor.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point. Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Poole against Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts it up from the high post. Rebounded by Brogdon.
Well, whether it's a defensive adjustment or he's gone just a bit cold, that efficiency has really fallen off this quarter.
1:24 left in the third. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Brogdon's got 7 points in the game.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Pass to Wiggins. Now here's Williams. To the paint. Just 4 to shoot. It's stolen by Brogdon. Here's Kuzma. The Thunder pull it in. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Here's Williams. Ooh, some solid defense from Brogdon. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
34 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Gilgeous-Alexander against Poole. Hartenstein a screen. Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The pressure that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can put on a defense with his ability to drive, that quickness, just a problem for defenders.
This will be his 3rd trip to the free throw line. That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, the more you watch Shai Gilgeous-Alexander play, the more he shows you the aspects of his game just getting better and better and better.
A new lineup here for Washington. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Joe comes in for Wallace. And he makes both free throws. 20 seconds left in the third. Knocked loose and stolen by Williams. The finish, and Williams punches it home.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Here's Carrington. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. What has them in front right now? By and large, they're taking great shots. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision making at every position.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Jonas Valanciunas out there with George. Then there's Davis. Then there's Corey Kispert. And it's Carrington in at the point. That's the group for Washington right now. And here's what the schedule for the Oklahoma City Thunder looks like. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Some might look at this schedule and already mark off how many wins they'll get, but I think that's a mistake. You can never take a night off in the NBA. Even the ones you think will be easy are tough.
First one falls for him. Butler's checked in for Davis. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And they've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a must.
Count it. Good.
Yeah, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has now emerged into a superstar, and on nights like this, guys, he's unstoppable.
And Washington has possession. Following the bucket by the Thunder. Valanciunas passes to George. Shoots from the right block. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins outside. That shot is off. Wizards trail by 6. Outside Butler. Pass to Valanciunas. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Champagnie, he's checked in for Washington. Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
You know, seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line, really, since we came out of the half.
Pass to Valanciunas. Got it. Good job in the low post.
This guy's been adept at finding ways to finish inside. Jonas Valanciunas doesn't miss many of these chances. Give him an opportunity, he'll deliver.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Shot clock at 5. Pass to Carrington. Here's George. Offensive rebound. It's not going to go for him.
Oh, it's embarrassing to miss a dunk, but even more so when you're all by yourself.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Valanciunas. Oh, sweet move. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Well, the tremendous length at the guard spot that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander presents is a problem for a lot of defensive players.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. For the Thunder, Hartenstein. He's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Wiggins. And it's Dort in for Joe. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team, and they told their team, no easy threes. Let's guard that arc. Don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Let's see if they do, Brian.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
At just about 85% from the line tonight, they've looked more and more comfortable as the game's gone on.
So he gets them both.
What you can't help but notice this half is how lights out they've been from the free throw line.
Kuzma outside. Offline with a three. Oklahoma City leading by 11. Here's Williams going inside, and Williams punches it home.
Oh, I love the ferocity on the drive. Williams doesn't lack confidence tearing towards the rim.
Brogdon feeling it out a bit. Pass to Kuzma. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Jalen Williams. That's good from Kuzma.
What I love about Kyle Kuzma is this guy understands there's more to the game than just scoring. That's a change from his rookie season. Now he wants to contribute defensively, and he gets on the glass, guys.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Pass to Hartenstein. And it's blocked. Here's Sarr. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Here's Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
There's an efficiency and a flow to what's happening on the offensive end for Kyle Kuzma right now.
Now Dort. Coulibaly defending. Dort outside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Now here's Brogdon. Shot clock at 6. Got a hand on it. Gilgeous-Alexander against Kuzma. And it's Hartenstein. That time on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wallace. Dort with it. Here's Williams. Coulibaly defending. Dort, a screen on Brogdon. And Wallace, here we go. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Washington.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Thunder.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish, and the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And this will give them win number 32 on the year so far.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
Now here's Dort. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer off the mark. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Brogdon finds Poole. Kuzma outside. And Williams over to help. Kuzma, the pass to Sarr. Over Dort. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Shea, you were using those long arms to be disruptive on the defensive end. What's your focus at that end of the floor?
I'm just trying to be as active as possible. And like you said, getting my length involved, something that I've been blessed with, and I just want to use it.
That activity, that length was noticed. Congratulations.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And let's reveal our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.